Now that we have covered the fundamentals of negotiation, let us move to the most critical stage, preparation. The truth is, most negotiations are won or lost before they even begin. Preparing with research, setting clear goals, and defining your BATNA lays the foundation for success. Preparation gives you clarity, confidence, and control. Without it, people tend to react emotionally or accept less cerebral terms just to end the conversation. When you prepare properly, you know your facts, you anticipate the challenges, and you walk in ready to lead the discussion instead of being led. The first step is research. This means gathering all the relevant information before you entering the room. Understand who you are negotiating with. What are their goals, priorities, and pressures? What do they value the most? Next, research industry benchmarks or comparable deals. For example, if you are discussing salary or pricing, you should know the going market rate. Also anticipate possible objections and prepare logical responses. Think of research as your secret weapon. The more you know, the more confidently you can steer the negotiation. The second step is setting clear goals. You should always define what success looks like before you begin. Set three levels of goals: your ideal outcome, your realistic target, and your minimum acceptable result. The point at which you will walk away. I also recommend setting SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. This structure helps you stay logical, not emotional during the discussion. When you know your goals, you don't chase approval, you pursue alignment. Next, let us talk about BATNA, your best alternative to a negotiated agreement. This simply means what you will do if the deal doesn't go through. Have a strong BATNA. Having a strong BATNA gives you power and confidence. Without it, you may feel pressurized to accept unfavorable terms. For example, if you are negotiating a job offer, your BATNA could be another opportunity, a freelance project, or continuing education. When you have viable alternatives, you negotiate from a position of strength, not desperation. The key to strong BATNA is having options. Always create multiple alternatives before you begin. Compare each alternative's pros and cons and know their real value. This mindset shifts your perspective. Instead of thinking, I have to close this deal, you start thinking, I choose whether to close this deal. That shift in a mindset changes your tone, confidence, and results. When we bring it all together, research gives you knowledge, goal setting gives you direction, and BATNA gives you leverage. Together, they make you a strategic, well prepared negotiator. You are not walking into a conversation hoping for the best. You are walking in with a plan. So remember, effective negotiation isn't improvisation, it's preparation. When you combine research and clear goals and a strong BATNA, you walk into a negotiation ready, confident, and in control. Thank you.